everybody, welcome back to Central Tabletop Gaming. I am your host, Jeremy Kelly, and today we will be continuing with Ace Combat 7. Now, this is the campaign run, and I do intend immediately after uploading this video, putting up my first PvP battle. I'm not sure how that's going to go, because when I first started this game, I only did PvP when everyone else was new at it, so I'm not sure people have figured out the little tricks yet. But I will be doing that after this video, so enjoy the first PvP to the Central Tabletop Gaming series, something I've never done before, and I'm looking very forward to doing for the first time. And we are going to go ahead and go over the briefing again. I had to skip it because it's just, I didn't want to start in the middle of a quote. So, Mission 3 is called Two-Prong Strategy. So, we're going to go ahead and skip past the details and let you hear the briefing. Let's go.
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel 2 was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel 2 is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Gray's Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Alright, so it looks like our goal at this point is just a bunch of air-to-air combat, which, let me say, is probably my favorite part of all the Ace Combat games. So, we're going to go ahead and start the mission, because I'm pretty sure I have nothing I can purchase at this point. Also, for those of you who did not get the pre-order package, you'll notice you do not have an F4E or the F104C, to my understanding. So, I'm not sure what all you have to do to try to get it. Now, maybe you do get the F4C, but I know you don't get that one. So, if you see those, that's why I have them. I pre-ordered it, so just want to make sure everyone understands that before looking into it. So, I'm feeling the need to go with my standard concept with these. So, I'm not sure if I'll go with this plane. The drones are very maneuverable, and that's something that can bite me in the rear end really hard. So, I'm torn between an F2, which is pretty maneuverable in my opinion, or stick with my F15, or yeah, let's go with the F15 pulse laser combo. What skin do I have? Do I still have Pixie active? Yeah, let's stick with Pixie.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
Sorry, I thought it would say something here, and I guess it doesn't. It's been a little while since I've played this, but not too much. I'm going to be a lot more aggressive than I was during the last mission. So, I'm not going to do as much joy flying as I did last time. Because that seemed to bite me in the rear end really fast. But we should be... Hold on.
Maintain your current position.
Oh, okay. I actually like doing these, so... Let's just quickly line up. Perfect.
Excellent work, Trigger.
I love that. The fact it shows the in-flight refueling. Give you guys a view of it where you can't get it otherwise. Oh, I guess you actually do get it there, but whatever. I don't know much about Ace Combat 4. I own the game, so I probably need to replay it, but...
Gollum and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged.
Okay, I'm still on
Right in the middle of the action.
level flying, the novice setup in other games as I call it, so I'll switch that over as soon as we got a moment.
Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger, time to show the other guys that we can wet wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to him like glue. Don't let him out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so...
Alright, we're going to have enough room, it looks like, to maneuver that I'm putting it on expert.
your first hunting season begins.
Alright, let's take out some bad guys.
Mage 2, bandit down. Excellent work.
Alright, and coming in from behind. Be a little too close firing those. Come on. Ooh, whoa, getting danger close here. I love that, though. There we go, that should be perfect. Firing the second one. Come on.
If you can't evade a missile, use chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move, even if you're in a 9G turn.
I love that line. Not going to worry about too much, due to the fact that I'm about to go through clouds, which will help disperse it a bit. Also, the first Ace Combat game to have that feature. And now it's probably one of my favorites. I'm wondering why they couldn't implement it sooner. And the answer behind that answer is obvious. Technology didn't allow it, but still, it's nice to have now.
Nice kill.
One remaining.
So something I've noticed with other people who do PvP now, I'm a little hesitant to reveal it, but double check and make sure you're on expert flying, because so many people are actually doing it on that standard, novice, whatever you want to call it, setting, that they're not realizing air-to-air combat, you need that maneuverability that this will provide. Ooh.
What the hell?
Caution! Missile!
Caution. A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft stay alert.
Beautiful. The design is so weird just because of the propellers, but I think it's one of the most beautiful ships I've seen in a while with Ace Combat. Now, not going to say I didn't love the Arcbird, which this is very reminiscent of, but to see this is amazing.
Enemy has a radar lock.
Alright, we're probably going to get targeted a lot here. Alright, we'll hit the next one or something.
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Oop! Oh, I have never made that mistake. I am so sorry. Oh, here I am talking about little things to help, and what do? I bite my own bullet.
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing
Okay,
arsenal
thankfully I'm not that
Those
far off.
bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock. Break, now!
We're just waiting for mission command.
We'll live through this, Trigger. These guys are definitely a step above the last drones. These guys will go down easy.
All aircraft, no change in game plan.
And it's a fast as hell.
Destroy the arsenal bird.
Roger that.
Golem Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
Check your radar space. Dodging everything I throw at
Nope,
you.
nope.
Target lock, firing.
Ooh, that got danger close. What's actually sad is one of my playthroughs of this, I managed to destroy all these engines, and it still didn't knock it out of the sky. Because plot.
Status?
Gotta find the situation.
Column 2, missile, evade.
Evading!
This is
Hard turn, hard turn, hard turn.
hit. Status report.
Nope, too soon, too soon.
Shit, Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
We're just gonna target these guys for now, because I am not... There we go. Able to get anything out of that.
Skeleton 3's lost.
Where's that report? Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority.
I love the comm chatter.
What the hell? Caution. All aircraft, stay alert.
Breaking.
And there goes the shield. We aren't getting anywhere near it now.
Skeleton Squadron is down. We've had too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately. Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
We'll go, but Golem 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Come on, hard turn, hard turn, hard turn.
Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Golem 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me.
Perfect.
I'm back and
You won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
copy that. Returning home.
Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work.
I'm spiked. That a boy, Mage 2. Just keep
Come on.
That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't show them any mercy.
Retreating aircraft, leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe. Mage 2, UAV down.
Come on. Come on. No. So I'm trying not to talk when the comm chatter is going on because it's really nice. This is one of the first games I actually debated not talking at all.
Yowza.
More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut
But
off
there
the
are
retreat.
points in the game where there's not enough chatter, in my opinion, too, so...
My status is fine. Affirmative.
This is Gargoyle 1, leading Operation Airspace with Golem 2.
Retreating
And
aircrafts,
good night.
Prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Golem 2, engage now. Attack.
Alright, it's facing away from me. Perfect.
Gargoyle 1.
Stop
Caution.
looping around. No, no! Sorry.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any.
Alright, we're gonna pretend that didn't happen and go back to the shooting. I'm gonna get back also to third, because for some strange reason I am not doing well in first today. Usually I do.
Won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy that.
Also, am I the only one find it weird how they give me all my missiles back afterwards?
Yowza.
Just saying.
Going for the loader.
Not gonna do anything here, so let's loop. There we go. Come on, come on. Nope. Keep an eye on my altitude meter there. Oh, that was a waste.
Retreating aircraft. Leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Column Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe.
That a boy, Mage 2. Just
Where is it?
keep firing.
Perfect.
Mage 2, you're targeted.
Come on. Nope. Sloop. Come on. Sharp, 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 sharp. Do we get him? Are you kidding me? We're not letting him get away.
Out of here, Ari. Machines don't get tired.
No joke.
UAV spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat. Fox 2.
My status is fine. Affirmative. This is Gargoyle 1. Leading Operation Airspace with Column 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Column 2, engage now. Attack.
Alright. Just gonna be turning this way.
Gargoyle 1. Caution! Missile!
Never mind. We got it.
Skykeeper. Gargoyle 1
Perfect.
lost.
What the hell?
Turn into a sharp turn.
Column 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against an SU-30. Rich wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run.
Come on. Perfect. Next. Oh, and I forgot to mention a little feature that I love. Let's see if I can get it to work on this one. There we go.
Target is in range of guns.
That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't show them any mercy.
Column and Mage Squadron, help us!
Get those UAVs off of France.
Missile did not connect.
Now, that little blue dot off in the far right
Mage 2.
is where you're seeing the one girl. I think her name is Golem 2 in this. That's where she's transmitting from. And I have followed it, and yes, you will see that SU-30 during the gameplay. Though, for some strange reason, you can't get a lock on him at all, or even pick up his IFF signature, so not going to worry about that. Also, love this feature. I kind of figured I missed, but worth it.
Mage Squadron, get those things off my ass!
I'm tied up now. Trigger, can you help them?
Mage Squadron still have their hot shots. We just might make it out.
Not enjoying the fact I'm at this low of an altitude, though.
We owe you a jet. We'll pay it.
Might have to switch my controls. Just don't want to risk it too much.
A few seconds could mean life or death for them. Hurry up. I know. All we can do is fly away as fast as we can.
By the way, I forget where this mission takes place, but I have to wonder if this is near Belka,
Miss. That's a miss.
judging by the giant crater that looks like it was one of the Belkan nukes.
Mage 2.
So yeah, Strange Reel, which is, again, the name of this universe, is a lot like our world, just, in my opinion, a little bit more violent than we are.
Mage 2 is taking on multiple UAVs.
And
He's got them at bay.
if you play these games, you don't have to necessarily play Ace Combat 5 and Ace Combat 6 to know what's going on here. But
Not good. Brody, break off.
it doesn't hurt to play them
UAV down.
because there is a full story to these. And I know I talked to one guy and he was like, well, I can't stand 5 because it just didn't grab me the same way. I still think 5 had the better storyline, I'm not gonna lie, but when I play 5 and then I play this, which I did,
Good job, Mage 2. You want as many guys
I
out here as
was
possible.
very pleased with the outcome,
Golem 2, what's your status?
because it continues in this
Status
story.
report.
He's a predator.
Alright, there we go. That should be the last 2 over here.
Golem 2, get away from the
I'll
enemy.
just have to pay attention to my altitude, though, so
Support!
I don't make mistakes.
Somebody! Support!
And now you can see she's no longer on my radar. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off.
2 lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got brownie?
Afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry.
Attack missed.
An ally's hit. Golem,
Come
engage.
on.
Move in to provide support.
Let's
Perfect.
Move. They're ours. Mage 1 launching this.
Starting to lose track of what altitude I'm at. Come on, there we go. Firing away. And clear.
All UAVs have been splashed.
I said what I had to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
Wonderful, wonderful mission. Again, I'm not going to claim to be a pro at this, but I still have to say this is one of the best games I've ever played.
Page 2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach. Runway is clear. Page 2, you are cleared for landing.
Oh, okay. Landings I don't mind.
3,000 to runway. Page 2, lower speed.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I forget how much heavier this plane is than normal.
1,500 to runway.
So if you're wondering, on my PS4 controller, I have it about a fourth of the way up and a third of the way up to adjust. Every now and then I'm clicking it all the way down. Alright, here we go. Gentle, gentle. Remember, you want to keep your nose up. I think that was a little more of a bounce than I should have had.
Perfect, Page 2. I knew you'd be back. Stand by for further
Never mind, I
orders.
actually did that
Be
better
ready
than I
for your
thought.
next sortie.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Golem...
Alright, next one I'm going to pick a plane where I'm a little better at, but I don't want to cheese it, because I could actually cheese this game with the well, it's right there on the screen, the F-35C as well as the Raptor. I don't know if I have the Raptor unlocked, but I know in a lot of games I've
Unfortunately,
cheesed
the
with
two-front
those, and I
offensive
don't
was a
enjoy
failure.
that.
The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home. The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
I also love how you can watch your kill count to keep track of that. Alright. Hey, I got a new skin. Let's see what that is. Alright, and next mission. Alright, I'm gonna mute.
Here he comes. Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now, compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many Gs he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing the stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Aruja's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Aruja lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess rallying her people on the Erusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osia down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Aruja, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
Alright, Rescue, one of my personal favorite missions. Actually, I don't know if I have a single favorite.
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission. The lone pilot will head up this strategy as you, Trigger. After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
Alright, so much like when you first meet Harling, as Blaze in Ace Combat 5, you get to fly through a lovely setup of radar. Do I have enough money to buy anything first of all? No, I didn't think so, but thought I'd double check. Well, I can buy a Typhoon, but I don't think it unlocks anything that I actually want. Well, I guess it does. No. Typhoon goes up here, which will go... Oh, hey, and that's the plane I just got the skin for. Yeah, and I enjoy the pulse lasers, so... We're gonna... Oh, no, wait. Oh, that's an SM, so this is the one I got. My apologies. So this goes up to here, which I'm already getting stuff for, so... I don't need either one of these then, so that's even nicer for me, in my opinion. Alright, so we're just going to stick with what we got, because I want to save up and get this here. So we're going to go ahead and back out, head up. Now I'm actually going to take the best plane I have available in my arsenal, because I love Harling, and I personally want to see to it that he is able to get out alive. So, this time we will be taking a F-35C. Go air to air or ground. I think ground would be a little bit better for this, and kind of make up for everything in the air. Do you have any other skins, or is it the standard? We're still part of main squad, so I'm just going to go ahead and do main. And let's check parts. I just want to make sure that I have one unit on here. Yep. So I've got both of these. Not too worried about these, because I do this mission a little bit differently than how they suggested over the thing, so let's sortie.
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
And this is a low altitude mission in my personal opinion, so I will be switching over to novice flight, so I don't hit the ground as often. Oh, welcome to Central Tabletop Gaming. Didn't see you in the chat. Nice to have you here.
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy...
Alright, since this is a low flight mission, I'm going to go ahead and switch this over so I don't risk crashing
radar.
and having to do anything over.
Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
There we go. Mission starts off a little bit boring, but I have to say I do enjoy it nonetheless. Let's see if we can get a better view of my radar. Okay, so it is this way I need to go. And there's the lovely maze I have to go through.
Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
Won't they still be able to trace comms back to me by registering for incoming signals? I know outgoing tends to be a little more obvious, but I imagine you could trace incoming as well pretty easily. I mean, we have laser fire, and Star Wars is able to do that, so let's say they can't do it in this. Alright, we'll take the shorter route then.
You're making good progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point. Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know, you got a bunch of people pulling for you. And I'm one of them. You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home.
I wonder if I can get my favorite feature in this game to be showed off just a bit. Yeah, there it is. I love that little rooster tail you can get to go off. Oh, I love this game so much.
I'll do my best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger.
I also love the interior views of these.
Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear. Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started.
Alright, and here we go.
The auxiliary craft.
Time to go rescue Harling.
Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone. Mage 2, target down. Locked. Half of the anti-air guns down.
Alright, let's go a little bit out, swing back around. Alright, this should work.
Trigger, sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here. Column Squadron. Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn. Understood?
Looks like we got one left.
You all know your job.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond. All anti-air guns destroyed.
I think I accidentally double tapped that. My bad.
Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before then.
Done.
All SAM sites down. The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin, you are cleared to land.
Roger. Running point sight. We're almost there.
Beautiful.
Multiple bandits over Selatapura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
Oh, I forgot about the UAVs, and here I chose missiles for, anti-ground. Oops.
Rescue craft tag up. Initiate.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Gollum and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
Alright, let's try to get rid of these, UAVs first.
Run for the container! There's too many. We can't take all of them.
Actually, take advantage. UAVs easier to go after.
Target's destroyed.
Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper! Return fire!
Ooh, I actually got hit.
Position! We're cut off! Taking fire!
Alright.
We're pinned down! Shoot back!
UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them.
Alright, now let's go after them.
Behind the gantry crane!
Thankfully, I'm much quicker than the UAVs, so that little bit of dawdling shouldn't hurt too much.
Incoming rocket!
Come on.
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive?
I was sorry.
Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up.
Better safe than sorry.
UAV confirmed down.
They got the chopper and Sierra too! That was thermobaric! I'm out of missile.
That's about half. Come up with your best.
Shit!
And problem solved. No? Now it is.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy? I am with President...
Hey, swordman!
Rescue unit down, along with the soldier who had this radio. Get Mr. Harling out of here.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out. Fox 2. 3 remaining.
Alright, and turning around.
Transport craft. Its engines are on.
No way we can provide adequate cover. I heard you were in the Air Force, Colonel. Can you fly?
Better than Mr. Harling.
It'll do.
You were part of Rosgreaves. I'm pretty sure you can fly.
I've sent the information via the data lake.
How much of your information was classified after the war? That's what I want to know. Ooh.
1 remaining.
Nope, we're good.
Target eliminated.
Alright. Not too hard to get after the drone, so... wait for the camera to cooperate with me there. There we go.
Mage 2.
And problem solved.
All UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft. Former President Harling's transport is ready to take off. Mother Goose 1, take off.
Alright. Mother Goose 1 taking off.
Alright, we'll head over to Mother Goose 1 to provide escort now.
Safe. Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south.
Let's go ahead and fix this problem first, though.
5 minutes remaining.
Skykeeper, bogeys on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
A big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element. Wilco, forming up.
Maintain element. I came here alone, thank you. Also, have you seen my kill count? I'm pretty sure being by myself, I'll be fine.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. But this isn't exactly a fight.
Come on.
Enemy UAV down. Keep up the good work.
Understood. An Arsenal Bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice.
Perfect. Oh, come on. I thought I was angled up, and I guess I wasn't. My bad.
Cargo 1, where's the signal? Gargoyle Squadron, stand by for my orders.
Mage 2.
It's not the White House. I need the harbor. They won't be able to get home. That ship isn't one of ours. Firing! Where's the signal? Gargoyle, change radio frequency.
Roscoe's 1 here. We're about to leave the airspace. Keep your fingers crossed.
Gargoyle, inside. Attention, Gargoyle Squadron, babble, babble, babble.
UAV down. Great job.
Gargoyle 3 to Babel.
What's going on?
Babel, roger.
Skykeeper, what the hell was
Alright.
that?
So,
Did their job.
I figured, but why weren't we informed?
The IUN can't coordinate between branches as usual.
Gargoyle Squadron, report.
HQ, 1 hit was scored. The rest
I forget what IUN stands for.
The elevator's wind brake took a scratch.
I'll have to relook that up on the wiki
Roger.
page.
Continue to maintain air superiority.
Sorry about that. A little bit congested, so my throat's going to be a little bit itchy, and you might hear that occasionally, but I'll try to keep it down for you guys.
This is
have Mother
Problem
Goose 1 on
solved.
my side. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, are you okay?
Don't worry about that. Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Get Mr. Harley. Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course.
I also love how they gave him his original call sign.
Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're
Meaning
heading to the
President
space
Harley,
elevator.
not Snowman, who is not using his call sign to defend his control. I would have preferred to see him as a military pilot instead.
Mother Goose 1.
Like a veteran, but
Mr.
having him fly
please
this thing,
respond.
I didn't feel like that was really worthy of him in the game. But that's me.
Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Something else I'll have to look on the wiki
Mr.
page if they have
Harley, we are
a
not giving up on you.
lore reason why that happens.
The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Because piloting a helicopter is very different from
Now,
piloting a plane, so
1 minute remaining.
I can't imagine they'll fail anywhere near similar to the control scheme.
UAV destroyed.
Because helicopters, you have to lean them
Mother Goose
forward
1,
to move
turn
them.
180 degrees
Where
and
planes are
exit
always
combat
moving
airspace.
forward, well, with the exception of a handful,
Mother Goose
such
1,
as the
Mr. Harlan.
Harrower, which is actually
Arsenal Bird Liberty.
just pushing whatever direction it's angled at.
UAVs are continuing their attack.
They're obsessed with that transport.
UAVs launching from Arsenal Bird Liberty, heading towards the
Come
AO.
on, come on, come on.
Mage, destroy those UAVs and keep Mother Goose 1 safe.
Oh, I don't like
Mage
this because
2,
it's not
clear
flipping
out
me
the
over like
buildings
it
near Mother
should.
Goose 1.
There we go. Thank you. Oh, that was a nice wrap up.
Protect Mother Goose 1. Destroy those UAVs. We've run out of time. Return to base. The mission is failed.
Are you kidding me? How far am I off from this?
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence.
Okay. We'll have to redo this episode later, guys. I am so sorry, but I'm going to go overtime if I try to do it again. So, yeah, the clock ran out on me there, and I might want to set myself up more for air combat than I did. I thought there was more ground combat for some reason. Again, it's been a while since I've played, so my apologies there. But thank you all so much for watching here at Central Tabletop Gaming. I was your host, Jeremy Kelly, and we will be continuing this. Try to remember the next day my wife has off. I think she has Friday off, so there won't be a video on Friday. But I should have the video either up for this next episode today or tomorrow regardless, just because I want to continue this series, get through it, and move on to Ace Combat 5, which I hope you guys will also enjoy. So, thank you so much, and I will see all of you in the next video. Bye!